Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? How are you? Yeah, basically. So today we're going to be talking about a YouTuber who has had this big situation happen to her, and there's just a bunch of stories that are being told about it. So her name is Marina Joyce, and if you've been on social media, you've probably seen the whole situation and the stories that people think have happened and what's really happened or what people really think has happened. So basically, okay, so Marina Joyce, before this whole thing started, I think she had about 500,000 subscribers, if I'm correct. But now she has, I think, almost 1.5 million subscribers. But yeah, okay, so the first situation that people thought happened was that Marina got kidnapped, because in her videos they say that she looks behind I've seen a few of the videos, so I see what they're saying, but they say she looks behind the camera like this and gets like really scared eyes and then continues to do something, or like she fake smiles, or she has bruises on like the back of her arms and on her legs. And they say that her boyfriend has kidnapped her. Some people have said that ISIS has kidnapped her and they were using her to reach out to other people, I guess. Or then another situation is people saying that she has schizophrenia, which I think is probably the most likely story, but still some of it doesn't add up in that situation either. Because, like, you know, I don't know. And then some people are saying it's a publicity stunt and that she's just done all of this to get more subscribers. Which, honestly, some of it makes sense, but some of it doesn't. Because, I mean, in all these situations that I just talked about, something is wrong in all of them. So, like, something that she has done has made it contradict with what these situations are. So it's really confusing, and everyone's just left scratching their heads and going, what is going on? Because really, nobody really knows what's the truth, because we're all like, there's so many things that it could be, and it's very, very confusing. But, okay, so let's get more into depth about these situations. Okay, so the first one, the kidnapping one, that her boyfriend kidnapped her, they're saying that they know this because first she looks, like I said, she looks at the camera, behind the camera, and she gets scared and then she continues talking. And another one is that they say that if you like zoom in on her eyes in some of the videos, you can see the kidnapper in her eye reflection. Some people say, okay, so this one video she did where she's talking, someone asked to see her socks, and she like lifts up her feet, and some people say it sounds like chains, like she's chained to the floor or something. And then there's the bruises that she had all over her that people are saying, you know, this girl's getting abused and it needs to stop and stuff. And so honestly, it's really, but then the confusing thing about this is that she also liked, people have been texting her on Twitter, or tweeting her on Twitter, whoa, and they're like, okay, like this if you're not okay. And so she liked it. And then she comes up with a YouTube video a few days later saying that she's fine and that it was just a big misunderstanding. But if she's liking these tweets, then she knows what's going on, and she can just make a video and be like, wait, that's not what's going on. But she would just like them and make it seem like she needs help. And some people have even said that she's been using sign language in her videos that like spell out help me. And honestly, whoa, dude, I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff, like, people have done the research. There's, like, everyone has been like, oh, well, blah, 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 you know. So, that situation, I guess, it doesn't really make that much sense to me. And then also, but in that situation, they say that in one of her videos, some dude, or some woman, well, they say some dude, looks into her door like this, and it looks like a guy, but some people say it could be a girl, and they're like, oh look, it's a kidnapper. And you know, some people are like, no, that's just her mother. And then some other people are like, oh my god, look, like I said, it's a kidnapper. And honestly, it's just like, whoa, okay. Like, it's really hard to understand what is the truth because of all of this stuff that people are saying. So, the second situation is that she has got captured by ISIS, and that they're using her and using her videos to basically recruit more. I think that's what, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what people are saying. And honestly, I'm not sure if that makes much sense, because I think someone just basically pulled it out of their butt, because I mean, how do you get that from everything that's been happening? It makes no sense, honestly. I think that whole thing right there is BS, and I don't think that's, I don't think there's any truth to that at all, that one. But another situation is that she has schizophrenia, and she's, she has schizophrenia, and that, that's what people, okay, so there's been many sources. Basically, her mom says that she has schizophrenia, and that schizophrenia, they usually, hurt themselves because they feel like, to get away from, because how they feel like they're getting hurt, so they're hurting themselves because they feel like someone else is trying to harm them. And I mean, that one does seem like the most likely, because it doesn't seem all crazy, like kidnap or something. But that, and that could explain why like she's signing help and stuff. She could feel like she's being kidnapped, which I mean, kind of also makes, but supposedly the person, so her mom says this, and she says that she's helping her with her videos, and she's the one that her mom's probably, she's the one that her daughter's looking at in the camera behind, and she's helping. And also there's a finger in one of the videos, and it was pointing to something that Marina was holding, and people say, look, it's the kidnapper telling Marina what to do, and her mom says that was just her helping her. So that's one. That's another situation. Then another one is a publicity stunt, and I guess that could, like, that halfway makes sense and halfway doesn't, because I mean, it's very foggy, because like those bruises look pretty real, and I don't see how she would, unless she really inflicted them on herself, why she would be doing all of that just to get more, fame and stuff. It makes zero sense. And I don't know, it's really weird, but that's another one people are saying. But I guess it kind of does make sense too. But I mean, I could see that one being one reason, because she has gained a lot of subscribers from this whole ordeal. I mean, not in a good way though. And some people are feeling used by it. They say they think that she's actually, used it for publicity, and they're feeling used because they're like, because everyone was like, help her, and they were calling the police and all that. So some people say if that's the case, that they're feeling very used. And then another situation is, what's it called? Some people say that they think she's using drugs, which, whoa, or used drugs, that she's abused drugs before. Like, some of her old friends have said that she's abused drugs before, and that it would make sense and all that. But I don't feel like there's enough evidence behind that for for that to be a actual good scenario. But Sorry, my camera is frozen, y'all. It keeps freezing. So, y'all are just going to have to ignore that. Okay, I'm just unplugging the camera because it's frozen. Ignore it. But, honestly, I don't know which one is the truth and which one's not. It's still very foggy and confusing, and a lot of people are confused. But that's probably the end of this rant. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you later.